Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. We're all set to bring you NBA action. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Look at Utah. They're hoping they can carry over some of that momentum from their undefeated homestand.
And seeing where Utah is, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, by now we're all aware of the nickname that's been given to Prez and Young. What isn't widely known is just why they've gone with the nickname Orange Juice. When I asked them why, they said it was because they put the squeeze on other teams. Not the most straightforward reasoning, but the name is stuck. You can imagine the citrus industry is foaming at the mouth to land them as spokesman. Guys?
Thank you, David. Did not know that was the reasoning behind the nickname.
And I have to say, I love that name. So often you get the most boring nicknames for players, but they went out and picked something that is at least unique.
And in the early going of a season, Steve, is team chemistry usually any different from later on?
Sometimes you've been together, it's kind of easy, but then when you have different guys. Good so far. They have their offense intact right now.
Diaw sets the pick for Carter. Traps in the tray. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Prez recently doing something every NBA player dreams of as a kid. Signing a shoe deal. You figured it was only a matter of time.
And from what I've heard, there's some pretty generous checks coming his way as the company believes he could end up.
To the middle, here's Johnson. That one falls, coming off Carter. Really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Inside, here's Thomas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
A moment here to see the stats for Diaw. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, he definitely liked to turn things around from last year. I mean,
inside, that's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Carter. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6. Checked in for Rudy Gobert. Johnson comes in for Derek Favors. Carter, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. Young is subbed in for Hill. Taking a look at the Jazz. Carter, he's in at shooting guard. Hayward out there with Johnson. And it's Young, and it's Diaw in at the center, filling out the middle.
Let's go. Keep the energy
and that's
up.
how you
Keep
shoot
the
it
energy
from
up.
mid-range. Prez just nailing the shot with ease.
And a wide open look for Lee. O'Quinn controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Jennings against Young. Johnson kicks to Diaw. Now, here is Young. Defense right on him, and they pick up 2.
And Young is comfortable operating inside. When he gets that close to the hoop, the D has no chance.
Jennings passes to Kuzminskis. Trying to find Jennings. He's got it now. It falls.
Story of this game.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
And for Carmelo Anthony, one thing that he doesn't get enough credit for is, Greg, his rebounds.
And Melo's never been a bad rebounder, but in the past few seasons, you can see he's emphasized that more active in terms of closing out on possessions, has a great base and wide shoulders to secure position on the box out.
Jazz have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Jennings with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And there's the pass to Kuzminskis. He dishes it to Carmelo. Jumper off the screen, and he knocks down the jumper. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Carter inside the three-point line, and they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K
Hey, yo, we got to step it up, man. The
This
Knicks
is Kevin
killed us
Harlan
tonight.
saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
It's not going to be easy. Stomping like that.
Tell me about it.
Why don't you step it up then, Prez?